YouTube. That seemed like it sucked. I'm trying to come up with like the whole cast thing, and people are like, hey, how you doing? Usually I'm like, well, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl Foxy Locks. Boom. But I realized how I have like the ugly happy face on, or like the ugly cry face on. Whatever. And I'll allow y'all to like, you just have an ugly face on. Anyway. So this is another rant, rave, and story coming to you live from your favorite six head YouTuber. That's six head reactions. But God, my forehead looks so big and look like my eyebrows is missing. Obviously, this is a rough day, and I'm not editing nothing because y'all know I don't edit nothing. Like, that's what's going down. This is what I look like. I'm not doing the filters and all the other stuff. Like, you don't even realize people when you see them in public. No, I'm gonna look rough just like this in public. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what happens when I jump on camera. Let me tell you, I'll be looking busto gusto. Except for them days I put on makeup and I look like halfway decent. Something happened between now and Gremlins. It's like where it take over, and that's what happens to me on camera. So that's what y'all seeing. Gremlins. Congratulations on allergy season. Look at this. Allergies, guys. Allergies. It's horrible. Anyway, so I'm doing a short rant wave and like blah blah. So this is a story. Personal experience story. So I went to the ER at Nyack Hospital. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but Nyack Hospital is great. They get you in, they get you out, but not this time. I actually did a full shift there. It was an 8-hour shift. But I didn't have a problem. I sat there. Like, I know it takes a long time. As you guys know, I have rheumatoid arthritis. Not just arthritis, I have rheumatoid. It's not in one body part. Like, it's in your hand and it's on your foot. I know where rheumatoid is. No, you don't if you ask those stupid questions. It's all over. Rheumatoid is in your blood. I have it genetically, so that's why I tend to be a lot younger than a lot of people. Not a lot younger. People are going to be like, well, compared to my cousin, I didn't ask how to compare it to shit. I'm young to have rheumatoid. Anyway, so I went to go do it, and then I did a sonogram because I was like, I want to make sure I don't have clots because I have, like, bruises all over my leg. Not all over, but on my shin. It's like 1, 2, 3, like 3 bruises at 5'5". It seemed like it's all over. And it seemed like my eyebrows is missing. Damn, I need to do them bitches. If I brush them and gather up the hair, y'all can see him. It's like Homer Simpson trying to gather up his hair. It's a hot mess. Anyway. Alright, so I went to go get it done, right? So I finally go for the sonogram like 4 hours later, which was crazy. So I finally went up there, and this lady, she puts a sonogram on there. It's a very nice lady. Oh my God. It was the scariest shit you ever want to hear. It looked like something like, you know, like a demon is like hunting somebody down in a horror movie, or like a fat person's running from the ice cream truck and they can't catch him. And every time she grabbed her leg, it was like, woo! It was like a Doppler sound. So in between that, it was like a horror movie. Every time she was like moving this shit, and I was like, damn, son. I was like, that's what my veins sound like. I was like, that's the scariest shit on life. Like, I was telling her this, so like, if any of y'all know me, or y'all been watching this channel, y'all know I talk quick. So she's doing this, and I'm telling her, like, that's the scariest shit ever. You know, she got to dim down the lights and everything so she could see. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm going to die in this damn room. But she was like, oh, you don't have anxiety, do you? I was like, nah, I'm just kidding or whatever. But I was like, that's some scary shit. But the veins in your leg, like, I'm convinced I came up with this theory, right? If that's the way your blood really sound like, or if it just sounds like that on a machine because that's how they could make that sound, and that's a recognizable sound, and that's what it sounds like to us. But if it really sound like that on the inside, I'm going to tell you why, like, certain germs don't exist. Because the sound of the blood moving through your veins is some scary shit. I think it just scares out certain germs and certain things like that. It just sounds scary as hell. And I know for fat people, like, the cholesterol in the blood and stuff, it's struggling. So it's probably even scarier. Like, I know a lot of fat people, they was like, they don't get sick and they don't get colds. That's why. It's the noise in your blood, in your veins, like, trying to move through. And I just want to tell you, that's some of the scariest shit ever. That's why, like, germs and, like, shit in your stomach don't exist. I wonder what, like, I know a lot of y'all know and, like, oh my God, I can't believe you don't know what digestive sounds like. No, bitch, I don't know what it sounds like because I'm not a doctor and I didn't get a sonogram on my digestive system. Anyway, I wonder what the digestive system sounds like. That's probably crazy. That's why I can eat ants and bugs. People can eat, like, all types of stuff. Okay, anyway, I'm going to give you guys the deuce sound. Deuces, and I'm going to work on editing this. If it makes it, if it doesn't, who knows? We'll see. Deuces Facebook. Peace out. It's your girl Foxy Locks.